Hey everybody, it's Ben. Maybe some of you guys know me as Infiniti, my rap alias. But I am up at 2 a.m. in the morning in Philadelphia, PA, just to share some of my thoughts with you guys. Like I said, my channel was meant for that stuff. I wanted to share my thoughts, make music because I love it, play video games, which I was playing Madden, 30-17 Eagles against San Francisco. I don't know why I even let them get that far, but anyway. And it's the fourth quarter. But I just wanted to ask you guys and leave a comment, subscribe. I need subscriptions. But leave a comment. What is life? What is your view of life? What do you think life is? Because I'm always questioning myself that. What is life? Is life made of love, hate, trust? Is it meant for us to eventually all die? Are we supposed to leave our mark on the world? Are we supposed to maybe just get through life in that order of wake up, go to school, turn around, blink, go to college, blink, turn around, we're in a job, family, blink, turn around, we're old, grandkids, blink, dead? Is that life? Is there more? I question that. I question love, I question trust, I question all that shit. Trust, I feel like everyone always trusts someone. I feel like everyone has someone that can trust unless something traumatic has happened in your life where you can't trust people. I feel like everyone has someone they can trust. But trust is a word. Trust and love are two words that are thrown around like it's a damn baseball on a Sunday afternoon. I used to say that. I used to be like, you know what? Damn, I knew you for a month. You're cool as shit. I trust you. That's not the case anymore. I feel like after learning from a few things, after learning my mistakes, I feel like you should be able to trust someone on just this right here. If you can tell them something, they won't tell anybody, and when you tell them that, they don't change their view of you, and they still don't judge you, which is very hard because humans naturally judge people. But I feel like after getting to know someone, they don't have to judge you. I could count, like I said, I can count how many people I actually trust. My girlfriend, my sister Liana to be exact. I have 3 sisters. One's dead, the other one I barely know. I trust my brother. I trust my friend Eugene, Dylan, Mark, Nico, and that. Like that's it. But I remember a few years ago being like, you're cool as shit, I trust you. Not that way. Love? I can't say what love is. I'll tell you what my version of love is. I think love is your heart. Your heart is what gets you to live. It pumps. Constantly. Pumps. Till the day you die, it pumps. I love my girlfriend. I love my sister. I love the people I mentioned. Because they keep me moving. They pump me, I feel like love is the most powerful thing in the world. Love and hope. Hope conquers fear, And for your heart to pump, you need, your body to circulate the right way. You need things to pump you. You need people to move you. Whatever moves you, whether it's your best friend, your girlfriend, your boyfriend, your mom, your dad, your aunt, your grandma, whatever that is that pumps you to move, keep it in your life and keep it close to you. Just keep moving, The reason why I even made this video, I actually don't have an actual reason why I made this video. I think it was just to share my thoughts for the hell of it, I feel like everybody has something to say. Everyone has something to say. But no one is willing to listen unless it sounds cool as shit. If I tell you right now, if I started off my video, that video I just started, this video I just started, if I said, who wants some weed? Just so like that, just 1, 2, 3, who wants some weed? You're gonna be like, what the fuck? Okay, let me watch this video. But if I say, hey, my name is Ben, you've probably already clicked to the same thing, clicked to another video. People who know me are probably watching, people who don't know me probably aren't. But if you are, thank you for listening to my thoughts. Thank you for sharing your thoughts if you have. But, okay, here's a pure example. I'm putting out a mixtape between next Sunday and the Sunday after, one of those. I'm almost finished it. And I'm putting out this mixtape just because I have a lot of thoughts to say. I have a lot of things to say. And I feel like I can finally get my shit out by saying it through the mixtape. Because people are going to listen to your rhymes. People are going to listen to something that you can put out. If I put out a funny video, or if anybody puts out a funny video, a comedy video that has a message to it, they're like, oh, let's watch it. That was a great video. Great message. But if you say to your friend, dude, I'm going through some problems, your friend's going to probably most likely say, well, that's life, get over it. Because that's life. People say shit. People do things. In this mixtape, I'm not going to mention once trying to get famous. Trying to get my shine out. All that dumb shit. I'm putting it out just for my thoughts, for people to hear what I have to say. I'm going to say some really offensive things. So, if you know me, just be ready to hear a lot of cursing and a lot of thoughts. I talk about Trayvon, what recently happened. That's a very controversial topic. What was it? Was it a hate crime? Was it not? I think it was. And I think about Obama. I think about the speech he gave. I talk about the Asian kid that got jumped on Alany, got beat up real bad, went viral everywhere. I talk about a lot of controversial topics, stuff that gets on my mind, stuff that eats at me, and I think about it. So then I thought, why not make a mixtape for people to think about, for maybe people to hear my view, and maybe to share their view eventually, and maybe to inspire them to say something, because it has to start somewhere. Religion's one thing I talk about in there, and for anybody who's wondering what the hell I'm talking about, I feel like religion, I believe in God, but I don't follow it like I used to. I don't follow religion. I don't follow family or friends, because all of those have very man-made topics in it. I believe in the Ten Commandments, but I don't believe that using a condom is a horrible thing. If anything, it's a safe thing. It's a good thing. But things like in religion and Catholicism, if you're considered gay, people view you as bad or an abomination. Adam and Eve, not Adam and Steve, but I think that's bullshit. I mean, I love vagina. But if a dude loves a penis or a girl loves a vagina, a pussy, whatever you want to call it, or a dick, whatever, I feel like that's their personal shit. Don't say, they're sick or they're abomination, because they're not. They're people just like us. Because what if that one guy who you called gay commits suicide because he's like, damn, I can never be accepted in this world. So now my only way out is suicide. Which I'm also going to talk about in the mixtape. But what if that was the guy that cures cancer? What if what you say tomorrow to someone alters the entire future? Like the chaos theory, One little thing can alter an entire chain of events that can be disastrous or maybe very good. Maybe what I'm saying to you now actually means something. Maybe it doesn't mean shit. But I just felt like talking, letting you guys know what I think. Maybe it's just advice. Live life, love life, and if you don't love it, change it. And don't say this, what I fucking hate is when people say, oh, well, I'm changing my life, and if I don't talk to you anymore, well, you were part of that change or whatever. That's bullshit. Maybe you're the asshole, and maybe they were trying to help you, and you didn't want to include them on your life. When I mean change yourself, change your bad habits, change the shit you don't like about yourself. And if there are people in your life that are like really doing bad things to you, then get them out. But if it was a gossip or some kind of story that messed with you, don't exclude them from your life over that. That's human nature. Humans talk about each other. But be careful who you talk about, If I say, and I still make fun of it. Chris Brown, if you ever see this, sorry, but I still think that whole Rihanna thing is funny as shit. Like, damn, like, you beat the shit out of her. And a lot of people are like, oh, let go of that. Michael Vick, fucking quarterback of the Eagles, he killed dogs. It's like, wow, what the fuck? It's just a lot of shit happens in the world. People have their dirt. I have mine. You have yours. You can talk about it, but don't judge it. Fuck, shit happens. He maybe saw something cool in dogs doing what they do. I fucking find cool stuff, I guess. I don't know. I find getting a kill streak in Call of Duty to be one of the most amazing things on YouTube. That's fucking weird. Who goes and does? I do that. That's actually a dumb question. But if you're gonna judge someone, before you judge someone, judge yourself, because everybody has their own dirt. And if you're gonna look at the mirror and you look at yourself, before you look at others, just put that mirror in front of yourself and see how much of a fucked up person you are. Before you maybe talk about me and the grades I had or the mistakes I made, maybe look at yourself. How fucked up maybe you are. How maybe depressed you are in your life, that you need to talk shit about other people. That you need to make your daily shit to talk about other people. How fucked up and how dumb does that sound? That I'm over here and maybe you're at your house like, oh yeah, man, he's that dickhead. That sounds stupid. You sound stupid. I think I'm stupid. I feel like everyone has their fucking issues. But if someone has their issues, fucking hire a therapist. That's what their shit's for. To talk to them, but not to go spread your negativity on other people because you have issues with yourself. Because maybe you're a fat piece of shit, or maybe you're a skinny fucking stick. No one's perfect. I learned that a long time ago when I wanted to commit suicide. At one point when I was like, I am not a perfect person. I'm not what I hate myself up to be, because no one is. And I feel like the sooner people realize that, maybe the sooner the world can change. And that's bullshit, because people have been saying that for years and the world still hasn't changed. It's still fucked up. But, you know, things happen. Shit happens. I love that saying, shit happens, because it's true. Things happen. People get offended by things. People get offended by what people say, but that's people's thoughts. And if you have something to say it to them. Don't say it about them. And if you're going to say something to them, say it to them once. Be discreet, be to the point, and then leave it alone. Don't constantly bring it up, because then you start to look like a dickhead after a while. But if you have something to say, man up, or grow the fuck up and say it to them. If you love someone, if you love a girl, if you love a guy, walk up to that person tomorrow and be like, yo, listen, I do have feelings for you. And I'm going to be real, and if you take that however you want. But I like you. Because oh my god, I fucking hate this saying, but we do only live once. I'm not going to say that fucking, ooh, I hate that quote, it's annoying. Don't suck a dick and say you only live once. And now you just sound like a dumbass. To the women, don't say YOLO and then suck a dick. To the guys, don't say YOLO and do whatever twisted shit you have in your head. If you're gonna live once, live it to the point where you have no regrets. You know? But we do only live once, so make the most out of it. And I've learned that. So when people call me immature, or people call me responsible, whatever people say, I try my best not to let that get into my head. When people say, yo, your rap is dope, or yo, your rap sucks, I try not to let that get to me. Because at the end of the day, I need to know who I am. I don't want to consider myself the dope rapper.